In Chicago, real estate fraud isn't just theory, it's happening right now. Scammers are forging documents, they're posing as agents, and they're stealing homes without a single break-in. Now take this, Steve Sanikoff, a trusted broker here in the city of Chicago, conned investors out of $3 million. He promised them real estate deals that just didn't exist and then disappeared with their money. Or take the families on the South Side who returned home only to find strangers living in their house because their property had been sold by a forged deed. Now you think it can't happen to you, but you gotta think again, and let's break down and uncover how these crimes unfold and how the Chicago laws can help protect you. Chicago's real estate market is booming and the scammers know it. In one case, Steve Sanikoff, a local broker, told investors that he would purchase and flip properties for them, but behind the scenes, he forged paperwork, created fake escrow accounts, and then pocketed their cash. Total damages, $3 million, and now he's serving time in federal prison. Then there's the growing trend of forged deeds. Criminals will file fake ownership papers with Cook County, sell homes that they don't own, and then vanish before the real owners know what even happened. And then vacant homes, especially on the south and west sides, are easy targets. Fraudsters swoop in, stage sales, and even rent them out, all on stolen documents. For victims, it's devastating. They lose money, legal rights, and oftentimes the home itself. Some spend years in court trying to reverse the fraudulent deed, and others are forced to prove that they own a property that they've had for decades. And meanwhile, their credit suffers, their lives are disrupted, and the trust in the system is really shattered. In one case, a family lost their down payment and were locked out of the property or the home that they believed was theirs because the seller wasn't the real owner. These crimes don't just hurt finances, they do destroy dreams. But Chicago isn't leaving its residents defenseless. Thankfully, there are ways to protect yourself, but you need to be proactive. First, verify every agent and broker through the Illinois Department of Financial and Professionals, or the IDFPR. If they're not listed, walk away. Number 2 is buy title insurance. It's not an option. It's your legal shield. If someone tries to claim ownership using a forged deed, title insurance can cover your legal costs and protect your equity. And then number 3 is check Cook County property records before buying or renting. You can search online to confirm who actually owns a home. If the names don't match, ask questions. And then use licensed attorneys when making offers or closing on a deal. Never rely solely on the seller's people. And then lastly, report suspicious activity to the Chicago Department of Buildings or the Business Affairs and Consumer Protection. The city does investigate real estate fraud aggressively. And Chicago also enforces consumer fraud and deception practices, which allows victims to sue damages and in sometimes legal fees. The best defense is being informed, so never assume anything is too safe to double check. Real estate fraud is real and it's happening here in Chicago, but with the right knowledge and vigilance and the right legal tools, you can stay ahead of these scams. I hope this video helps you. If I could be of service, my contact information is below. Thanks for watching.